I'd like to welcome everyone to the October 30th, 2023 meeting of the Delaware County Board of Commissioners. Would you please rise and join me in the pledge? I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you. I'm Jeff Benton, President of the Board this year. To my left is Vice President and fellow Commissioner Barry Merrill. To my right is fellow Commissioner Barb Lewis, our County Administrator Tracy Davies, Deputy Administrators Dawn Houston, Eric Hostetler are here today. And we have Jennifer Walraven as our clerk, and we have a new assistant clerk, Brandy Wilson. So I want to welcome Brandy. And also I want to thank Allie for riding shotgun over the last few weeks and doing a very good job of helping things along. So anyway, again, welcome, Brandy.
Welcome, Brandy.
Jennifer, we can begin.
Resolution number 23-914, in the matter of approving electronic records of proceedings from meeting held October 26, 2023.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 23-914. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We do not have any public comment today, so that brings us to item number 3, resolution number 23-915, in the matter of approving purchase orders and in-now certificates and payments of warrants in batch number CM APR 1027.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 23-915. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 23-916, in the matter of approving a transfer of appropriations for the Pre-Hospital Care Board.
So moved.
Second. Discussion,
Morning, Commissioners. Jeff Fischel, Director of EMS, Delaware County. This is for the Pre-Hospital Care Board to fund what's called HandTevi countywide. HandTevi is a pediatric software platform that our protocol would dump into this application. And if you're on scene for a pediatric emergency, you're able to pull it up. It'll tell you the exact amount or dose of a medication. It's a great tool. It's essentially eliminated medical errors in our department as far as pediatrics go, which is unfortunately fairly common because we don't see pediatric patients that often. I'd say a little more than half of the people in the pre-hospital care board were already using HandTevi, but now it'll be everybody countywide will use this.
okay,
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
yeah, good to hear. Jennifer, vote please.
Vote on motion 23-916. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 23-917, in the matter of approving a contract with Bishu Sewer of Ohio LLC for the Scioto Hills Sewer Rehabilitation Project for the Delaware County Regional Sewer District.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion,
Morning, Commissioners. Tiffany Mag, Director of Environmental Services. So this is the contract that goes along with the project we had on last week with the notice of award. This is essentially repairing about 4,700 feet of sewer within that Scioto Hills subdivision with cast-in-place liners. Also, 48 lateral liners are going to be installed. This is an area where we have high inflow and infiltration into the system that inundates that plant during wet weather events. We did receive 5 bids, which we were pleased with that. The low bid was 81% of the engineer's estimate at just over $573,000.
when will this work be done, Tiffany?
So we've given them 9 months to complete the work, but the work is only going to take about 5 or 6 weeks. So we're planning on doing a pre-construction meeting here in the next few weeks, and we'll figure out when they're actually going to do that work.
Okay, all right, other questions, comments? Vote please.
Vote on motion 23-917. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 23-918, in the matter of approving change order number 1 to the agreement between the Delaware County Board of Commissioners and Nicholas M. Sabasco and Sons Incorporated for the Berlin Business Park Force Main Project.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion,
So this is our final adjusting change order. The work has been complete, and this is a net deduct of $464,490 from our force account allowance that was unused funds. So we will be coming through with the final acceptance of this project here in the near future as well.
okay. Good to know the project came in under expectations.
Yes,
So,
yeah,
very
always good news.
Yeah, good news. Thanks to Savco and your team for managing that process. Vote, Jennifer?
Vote on motion 23-918. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 23-919, in the matter of awarding a bid and approving a contract with Elite Excavating Company of Ohio Incorporated for the package plant upgrades project Force Main for the Delaware County Regional Sewer District.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion?
So this is for the 12-inch force main portion of the project that would take the Scioto Reserve package plant offline. Also, we're under our agreement with Metro Development. We have to also bring effluent water back for the golf course for Scioto Reserve to continue to have golf course irrigation. That's a 6-inch line that would come from Lower Scioto back to the golf course. So the total engineer's estimate on this project was about $4.98 million, and we had one bid at $5.148 million, so that's about 3% over the engineer's estimate. So we recommend your approval to proceed forward with this contract.
Okay. When's this work going to be done?
So this project, I believe we have a 15-month window to complete this work. Also, we haven't had the pre-con yet, so within the next few weeks, we'll know when they anticipate starting that, but it would be complete within about the next year and a half.
Okay. All right. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 23-919. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 23-920, in the matter of approving a production agreement with Smart Billing LTD for quarterly printing, mailing, and providing digital images of sewer bills.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion?
So this was bid along with the treasurer's office, and both offices chose Smart Bill as the recommended award. This is a 2-year contract. We pay roughly $17,000 per year for this service, but when you add the postage, it's over the $50,000 threshold. The postage is about $47,000 a year, so that's why we have it on session this morning.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 23-920. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 23-921, in the matter of certification of delinquent accounts to the county auditor for accounts to be assessed to payable year 2024 taxes.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion?
So this quarter, we are certifying 4.63% of our accounts, which is $189,108. To date, in 2023, through certifications, we have collected 99.37% of all fees that we have certified. Last year, for 2022, we actually collected 108%. So we're on track to be over 100% for the end of the year as well.
Delinquency's up a little bit in over normal quarter.
We typically are under 5%. I think last quarter we were at 4.4.
Okay.
So it's
About
pretty
the same.
close. The dollar amount is up, yes. If you look at the trend, it's because we have so many more accounts every year. But the 189,000, I think it might have been 165,000 last quarter or something like that.
Okay. All right. Vote, Jennifer?
Vote on motion 23-921. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Sorry. All right, thanks, Jennifer. So we have our monthly update for the month of October, and also a little bit of September is on here as well. So I think the last time I did the update, it was right towards the end of September. So Rosewood Village is the first apartment complex, which was a plan approval. This is 312 units that Metro is constructing. It's near Sawmill and Clarkshaw Road. And sorry about that. That one is also joining the NCA in that area as well. Second, we have the Shire. This is just north of Cheshire Market. They're on Cheshire Road, 8 residential units. It's a little family community that's being built by the Shire LLC. Then we have Slate Ridge. This is just east of 23 along Home Road, 38 single-family lots by Pulte in Section 3. And then Berlin Farms West. This is 55 single-family homes by MI. This is right there along Berlin Station Road and Pyatt Road. And then we have Howard Farms. There's 2 different sections on this. This is Section 2. There's 25 units in Section 2, and then Section 3 has 26 units. This is a Homewood development that they're continuing to move through with sewer acceptance, and will be moving forward with construction. And then Olentangy Falls East, Section 4, this is west of 23, south of Hyatt's Road. This is the last section of Olentangy Falls that actually flows west to the OECC plant, but it has a piece of sewer that comes out closer to where that new pump station was constructed. And then Eagle Creek, this is just west of 71 off of 3Bs and K in Sherman Road. This is that off-site sewer extension that we've had on session here a couple different times with that reimbursement credit. And then Liberty Reserve is over to the west there, 42 condo units by Tom Bell. This is north of Home and east of Stites Road. And then finally, Woodcrest Crossing, we have Section 5 Phase A and Section 5 Phase B. They have 2 units in Phase A and then another 43 units in Phase B. I believe that's because they're doing a model home or 2 in the first one, and they want to get those approved and able to have service, ahead of the rest of those. So with that, I'll take any questions.
Boy, thank you. Yeah, a lot going on.
Yeah, are you seeing a slowdown?
We've certainly saw a slowdown in 2023, yes. This is kind of typical, the sewer acceptances before the paving season ends. Trying to get those wrapped up in October, November timeframe is pretty typical, that they can go into the winter with starting some of that construction on those homes. So, yeah, I mean, things have certainly been slow, and we'll, I think, show some of that information on the budget presentation in the next week.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Great,
Thank you,
thanks.
Tiffany.
Thank you.
Okay, Jennifer?
Item number 11, resolution number 23-922. In the matter of establishing a maintenance bond and releasing construction bond for Olentangy Falls East, Section 4, Liberty Grand District, Section 8, Phase A, and Liberty Grand District, Section 8, Phase B.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Yes, good morning, Commissioners. Lee Bodnar, the Administrator for the Engineer. For your consideration, Olentangy Falls East, Section 4 is 32 lots located off of Hyatt's Road, just east of Taggart Road, Liberty Township. Liberty Grands, Section 8, Phase A is 35 lots. Section 8, Phase B is 20 lots. Both sections are located between Stites Road and Sawmill Parkway, north of Home Road, also in Liberty Township. This resolution releases the construction bond and establishes the 10% maintenance bond for these development areas. They also have been reviewed and inspected by all the required and necessary agencies, and we would recommend your approval.
Okay. All right. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 23-923. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 23-924. Sorry about that. In the matter of accepting the roads, approving recommended speed limits, establishing stop conditions, and releasing securities for the Harlem Estates and Evans Farm, Section 3.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Yes, Commissioners, again, for your consideration, Harlem Estates is 11-lot subdivision located off of Harlem Road in Harlem Township. It's just north of Center Village Road. Evans Farm, Section 3, is 18 lots located on the east side of South Old State between Lewis Center Road and Hollenbach Road in Orange Township. This resolution will release the maintenance sureties and accept the roadways, the speed limits, and establish the necessary stop conditions for those roads. This development area has been reviewed by all the required and necessary agencies, and we would recommend your approval.
Okay. Questions, comments? Vote, Jennifer?
Vote on motion 23-924. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 23-925. In the matter of approving a right-of-way work permit summary sheet.
So moved.
Yes, Commissioner?
Oh, second, I'm sorry, my apologies. I was looking, never mind. He knows, I was somewhere else because of a little joke we have between the two of them.
You were counting them to make sure I get it right even beforehand.
My
Commissioners, for your consideration, this resolution is for seven
Count 'em.
standard right-of-way utility permits with nothing remarkable to share. Other than I may have gotten the number right. That might be remarkable.
All right, vote, Jennifer?
Vote on motion 23-925. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton.
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you.
Resolution number 23-926, in the matter of approving a supplement to an agreement between the Delaware County Board of Commissioners and Terracon Consulting Incorporated for underground storage tank closures.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Justin Navi, Director of Finance. This request would authorize a contract amendment with Terracon, and what they'll be doing is creating a brownfield certification report, and we have to use that report to apply for a grant to take out the fuel tanks at the site.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 23-926, Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Mr. Benton.
Aye.
Resolution number 23-927, in the matter of approving a lease agreement between the Board of County Commissioners, Delaware County, Ohio, and the Delaware Soil and Water Conservation District.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Great. Thanks, Commissioners. This secondary request would approve a lease agreement between the county and Soil and Water for office space in the Bixby Building. The lease payment for the first year will be roughly $18,500, and in addition, the district will pay 3% of the utilities.
Okay. Scott, welcome aboard.
Scott Stevens, Administrator at the Soil and Water Conservation District. Just want to be able to thank on behalf of the board and our staff, thank the commissioners for inclusion into the Bixby campus development and our space there. It's working out very nicely for us, and I look forward to our forever home many years there. So thank you. Thank you.
Staff is pleased?
Very much so. Yeah, we're it's about the same square footage as we had before, but far better arrangement of the space, better use of the space, and good parking, and yeah, it's on all counts, on our account, far better than we were before. Thank
I
you.
assume we'll see you at 11.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
we
right.
will. Yeah, take care.
Yeah. Thank you, Scott. Scott gave me a tour the other day when I was out there, and really, it's a very nice space, and good to see everybody conveniently located and working together.
Yeah,
Vote.
just having everybody together is great for you.
Yeah, to meet with the county engineers, code, some of the other agencies that we're partners with that have, many projects going on. So easy to get folks together for a quick conversation. And
Good.
just sharing maps and just just all of it. Very
Yeah.
good.
And I'm going to add this, in behalf of, I think, all of us, the job Soil and Water does in behalf of this county and these projects that you're involved in, you guys do a fantastic job. I can't imagine anybody in the county, state does it better than we do it. Thanks for your
I
efforts.
appreciate that, and we do, we send staff around the state to, talk about our program and how we're built, the participation with the commissioner's office, the engineer, your administrative staff, the auditor's office, just there's a lot that goes into that, and I think that's, we're definitely a role model for that, and being in the Bixby building will just strengthen that. Good, thank you.
Thank you.
Good. Thanks, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
Vote, Jennifer.
Vote on motion 23-927, Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Benton.
Aye.
That brings us to administrator reports.
Thank you,
Ron? Eric? All right, Commissioner Lewis.
Yes, I'd just like to welcome Brandy and look forward to meeting you today, and so glad you're aboard. And we were all at regional planning the other night.
Right.
In our new official.
Bixby.
Right.
Yes, yeah. Boy, I mean, having that great big room and having the same, we can go back there whenever we want for other things as we are today. I mean, and I'll let you talk about what's happening at 11.
All right.
Yeah, I learned something going to that meeting. At 5:45, you got to allow a little extra time. The traffic is really heavy going
Yes, that's,
out the road there. And I got there literally right at 6.
yeah.
And so I'll leave a little earlier from the office next time. I have a couple of things. We had our legislative meeting Friday. Commissioner Benton and I were at that. It's always good to get updates from our legislators, and I think they're doing a good job on behalf of the county. And I'll let our president talk about the event at 11 o'clock today.
Okay. The legislative update, I think the main topic was the property tax. I had to leave before it was over. The main topic was the property tax legislation in various forms that's being presented at the State House for changing this year's and future years' calculations of the appraisal values and so on. So it's a hot topic down at the State House, and nothing is complete at this point. So could create an interesting challenging situation for Auditor Keitza, because
Yes.
he's going to have to react very quickly to whatever changes do get legislated. So, and he's been involved in the process and providing good input, so I want to compliment him on that. We have a land bank meeting this afternoon at 1. And prior to that, actually, I was going to mention we had a SEPCO board meeting on Friday. Really pretty quiet. It was more of an investment update and everything else. SEPCO's doing well. Then the last topic is the Bixby ribbon cutting. And that is at 11 o'clock today, out at the Bixby building in front there. And we're going to do the ribbon cutting for the official grand opening of the Bixby building and the main part of the Bixby campus. And that is at 11 o'clock. We're going to have some remarks by the folks who are involved in this, and then ribbon cutting with all the department heads who will be in that building. And then time for individuals to go through the building and a few light refreshments. So it's a very nice, very big day for Delaware, Delaware County, and actually the city and everybody, because it's going to make it much more convenient for all our residents and people who use the services that are in that building, as well as the people who were in that building providing those services. So it's going to be just a big step forward for Delaware County development and growth. So that's all I've got. We have no need for executive session
We do not have
today.
any need for executive today.
All right. With that, we now stand adjourned.